Why is MARPE getting more popular? Hello, my name is Mark and I am an orthodontist. Welcome to the first lesson of an extensive course dedicated to MARPE. Today, I will tell you a little about myself and the training program, as well as briefly discuss what MARPE is and why this method is gaining popularity. I have been working with various skeletal expansion systems for 10 years. In particular, I manage all patients with MARPE. Over the years of practice, my team and I have gained a lot of experience and knowledge that we want to share with you. What can you expect from this course? I have prepared training modules divided into several lessons. They are small, but contain a maximum of useful information. You will also have access to additional materials, presentations, and clinical case analyses. I will provide you with everything you need for self-study and immersion in the course topic. In the introductory module, I will talk about MARPE, its advantages and differences from other skeletal expansion devices. Then, in the anatomy and biomechanics module, we will delve into the anatomy of the upper jaw. I will explain how to achieve the best skeletal effect and choose a device considering the patient's anatomical features. In the modules Diagnostics and Effective CBCT Analysis and CBCT Analysis Algorithm, we will discuss, as you've probably guessed, diagnostics and competent CBCT analysis. You will be able to watch screen recordings with comments and also learn how to calculate the skeletal width, determine the position of TAD, and much more. In the next module, Criteria for choosing a MARPE device and working with TAD, we will consider different systems and installing mini implants methods. After that, we will move on to the laboratory stage of working with MARPE. We will go through all the peculiarities of constructing the device from a technician's point of view, and even get valuable comments from him, so that you understand all the details. I will also share with you a step-by-step algorithm for installing and activating different devices, talk about the most common mistakes, and share secrets on how to avoid them. In addition, the modules will be updated during the process. You can download the course roadmap via the link and review it later. Now let's move directly to MARPE. What is it? What is it used for? And most importantly, why is it important to start applying MARPE in your practice? But first, let's define the terms. Here, I will talk about the basic concepts, and a complete list awaits you in the additional materials. I will call mini-screws TAD, temporary anchorage devices, to avoid misunderstandings, and the expansion screw is the Hyrax screw. RPE, rapid palatal expander. RME, rapid maxillary expansion. I will use the term RPE. SARPE, surgically assisted rapid palatal expansion. MARPE, mini-screw assisted rapid palatal expansion, is a method for expanding the upper jaw. The device is a construction with a Hyrax type screw. It is fixed on the TADs, which are installed on the palate. The expansion screw at the base is tightened. As a result, the upper jaw is expanded. The load from the expanding screw mainly goes to the TAD, and the expansion is maximally skeletal. In recent years, MARPE has been rapidly gaining popularity. There are more talks about this system, and more doctors are using it. Why? Firstly, it is an alternative to surgical correction. MARPE allows to expand not only the jaw, but also the possibilities of the orthodontist to help the patient in situations where it used to be impossible or led to side effects. MARPE works well at the age of 12 to 18 years, when using a Haas appliance can be unsafe, and it is still early to perform surgical expansion. Secondly, TADs take the load off the teeth, allowing to avoid their damage, which can be irreversible. Therefore, at an age when the suture is already dense, expansion becomes safe. Thirdly, the possibilities of dentoalveolar expansion are not unlimited, and we primarily strive for stability. And MARPE allows to achieve it. Thanks to MARPE, we get a skeletal effect, which in the long term positively affects breathing and overall health of the patient. In addition, MARPE is suitable even for adults and perfectly combines with other orthodontic systems. For example, most of my patients undergo treatment using aligners and MARPE, or Damon bracket systems and MARPE. But there are, of course, many details that we will discuss in other lessons. Despite all the advantages of the system, I could not find a full-fledged training course on working with MARPE. I had to collect information in parts from different textbooks, lectures, and congresses. As they say, if you can't find it, do it yourself. That's why I decided to create my own course dedicated to skeletal expansion. To implement MARPE in your practice and be confident in the result, you need to understand the intricacies of the system. Therefore, we will start with discussing indications and clinical cases, and then move on to details and direct treatment. Next time, we will look at the main differences between skeletal expansion and braces and figure out which is better and in what situations. I hope today's lesson was interesting for you. Boost your brain and let's go.